Welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of playoff high school basketball. Tonight, the East District champion Garaway Pirates will take on the Wheelersburg Pirates for the Division III Regional Semifinal, live from the Convocation Center in Athens on the campus of Ohio University. Tonight's game is presented by Parkway Quick Lane, TMK Valley Propane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Hartzler's Quality Housing, First National Bank of Denison, Wood Electric, Kime, NST Sports Performance, PAC Drilling, Bear Carpet 1, Pizza Parlor 5, and Kimball Companies. Now, let's head courtside in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio with Nick McWilliams, Travis McClelland, and Joe Geckler.
From the Convocation Center as it's time for a regional semifinal in Division III high school basketball. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams along for the ride with you tonight is what promises to be a great matchup between Garaway and Wheelersburg. The Pirates versus the Pirates this evening. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, Parkway Quick Lane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Right now we do have the Wood Electric pregame show. To my right tonight will be Travis McClelland. Travis, so excited to have you on a call. First time I've had you on a basketball call this year, and what bigger stage could it possibly be on?
Yeah, hey, putting this together here. Excited to work with you too, Nick, but we haven't done a basketball game together. But what a venue. Built in 1968, the Convo, for high school basketball to come on a college campus and get this kind of atmosphere. You couldn't ask for more for the regional semifinal.
Absolutely, and just the way this building is set up, that round shape, that dome top, all the sound comes right down onto the court. You're going to be hearing a lot of that sound heading down to the court, and man who's going to be down there listening to all that will be Joe Geckler this evening. Joe, happy to have you along for the ride as well. Always so very fun to come here to the Convocation Center, and again, having this kind of matchup, this kind of intensity, and this kind of meaning behind this game, I mean, we could not really ask for much more than that.
Yeah, it's a great place to do a basketball game. I was here a couple of years ago in Travis's seat as the color guy, and now it's my privilege to be down here on the court during the game. It's a great view, a great place to do a game. I love basketball 30 here at the Convo. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I believe it was 2 years ago, the day before everything got shut down in the COVID year, and we were here for the Ridgewood Generals, and they got beat, and we were supposed to come back down the next night for New Philadelphia, and about noon that day, it all got shut down, so it's great to be back here to the Convo and do a basketball game, and just honored to be here with you guys.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that, Joe. We'll be checking down to you all night long, listening in for what's happening on the court, but on paper, this is a matchup, Travis McClelland, between the Garaway Pirates, a number 1 seed in the East District when it comes to Division III. They're against the 8 seed from the Southeast in the Wheelersburg Pirates, just 15-11. Don't let that record fool you at all. They knocked off Chesapeake for a district crown last time out, and also some other impressive wins. They topped Minford 35-29 after losing them twice in the regular season. I kind of joked with head coach Steve Adder, said, this is almost like a Cinderella story for you guys. Regular season wasn't great. Now look at this postseason push. And as he said, they play in an extremely tough conference. This is not an easy out for Garaway.
No, absolutely not. And they got Eli Swords, who went for 34 in his last outing there. But we got to remember, too, Nick, they played late into the football season, and that got them on a slow start. And their league is rough down there. But what you do as a head coach is you're building towards this time of the year. You want to play your best basketball now. It doesn't happen in November and December, but you want to play now in February, March, and into April for the title. And Garaway comes in at 21-4 on a double-digit win streak. They're rolling right now also.
Yeah, the Garaway Pirates, we've seen them knock off the Ridgewood Generals. We've seen them knock off the Tusky Valley Trojans. This is a team that knows exactly what it wants, and that means that's to win every single night out, continue in the tournament, and make some aspirations for a state title, something that would be so meaningful for the Garaway Pirates community.
They're young. They start 5 juniors. They have 2 seniors on the roster. Both play, don't start. They're young, they're talented, and they're ready to play basketball down here.
Right you are on that, Travis McClelland. Well, we'll continue with the Wood Electric pregame show after a quick timeout here, as we did have some conversations down on the court with both head coaches, getting their insights into this regional semifinal matchup. Big Z Sports will return after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The last 2 years have been challenging, but Trinity Health System has not stood still. We continue to grow, expanding services in cardiology, cardiothoracic surgery, orthopedics, podiatry, pediatrics, urology, and family medicine. Come join us as part of the most rapidly growing healthcare team in the Ohio Valley. Start your new career at Trinity Health System. Human kindness works here. Visit trinityhealth.com for career opportunities.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports live and on location from Athens, Ohio for a regional semifinal showdown. Now joining us courtside, Wheelersburg Pirates head coach Steve Adder. Coach, very excited to see these Wheelersburg Pirates live and in action. And I got to tell you, we were kind of joking, almost calling your postseason run Cinderella story related to, your regular season record. Might not impress a lot of people, but that postseason run has been real impressive.
Well, I think the deceiving thing about that, our league's very competitive, very good, and we've had some injuries and some learning and growing pains, and our guys are just you want to be playing and peaking at the right time, playing your best basketball now, and hopefully we've kind of settled into that and are doing that at this time.
Coach, obviously in the tournament as well, huge win over Minford, lost to them 2 times in the regular season. We knew that they were a high seed. We knew that they did really good this season. Tell me a little bit about that game, low scoring, but it really seemed like you guys controlled the pace.
We did. We'd played them 2 weeks prior to that, and we had to kind of do some things a little different than we did the last time. And, we made some adjustments, and our kids did exactly what we needed to do to be able to have a chance to beat them a third time. And, we executed that, and, it was a big win for us, but, that's in our past, and it's helped get us here. But, now it's about we're 0-0 again, and having an opportunity to play in a regional is just a blessing.
And Coach, huge night from Eli Swords last time out, 34 points, I do believe. I'm sure you guys will be hoping for that kind of output again here against a very tough Garaway team.
Well, you always hope for that, but you can't expect that. And Garaway knows that as well. And, they've got some good defenders that are going to make things tougher on him. So, what I like about Eli is, especially during his tournament run, but really all season in his career, he's been our most experienced player coming back this year, but he's adaptable to whatever's needed from him in the game plan. And he's going to be dependable when you need him to score for you, but you need him to defend, you need him to rebound, you need to play make a little bit for you. He's certainly a leader for us. So I don't think we can expect 34 again. That's always nice when you get that boost, but it's a different place playing here, and got to get used to the background, environment, all that. You just got to go play basketball.
Coach, final question for you here. What's going to be the biggest key for Wheelersburg tonight to find a way to win against Garaway and advance for a chance of a regional crown?
Well, defensively, you just got to make sure they don't settle in and run their stuff and get comfortable. They've got so many different weapons that can hurt you that if you let them get to spots or set up their feet or drive it where they like to get it or throw it in the post or rebound it where they want to, you could be in for a long night. And then on the other end, you just have to make sure you're not shooting on their terms. They're really good defensively and do their stuff well. We have to make sure that we're chipping away and creating advantages and moving the basketball and playing on our terms.
Perfect, Coach. Well, thank you so much for your time and good luck.
All right, thank you.
That was Wheelersburg Pirates head coach Steve Adder live from Athens, Ohio in the Wood Electric pregame show. Don't go anywhere.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. We're now live with Garaway Pirates head coach Terry Rao. And Coach, obviously we've seen the run that your Pirates have been making here throughout the postseason. Some great wins, obviously rolling with a lot of momentum. Now the stage gets that much bigger. How prepared do you think this Garaway team is to now move on to the regional round?
We're very excited about being here. So when you get to this part of the season, you're going to play a very, very good team each and every night. So we think we're prepared. They're a very quality team. Record a little deceiving as they had some injuries early in the year, and once they got everybody back, they started getting things rolling. So they just knocked off the number 1 seed in their district last week, and we know their quality that they play inside, outside. They got some really good position players that we're going to play great defense for 32 minutes. On top of that, they've been very solid defensively. So we get an open shot, we got to knock them down tonight.
And Coach, we talked throughout the season about, we know what Jarrett Wallach could do on the glass. We know he could score if he had to. Alexander and Brady Roden, obviously big contributions. Seems like Logan Yoder having a lot of really big games for you guys in the postseason as well. Kind of a luxury to have a lot of different players clicking when it comes to the offensive side of things.
Yeah, we got multiple guys who can step up and score. We don't have that big 20-point scorer. As we said in the past, we got a lot of guys between 12 and 5 points a game. So one night, one guy might have 15. The next night, they might only have 5, but someone else picked them up. So we've been fortunate that when a couple of guys have been off, there's been a couple of guys who've been on. Hopefully we get a game here coming up. Tonight would be awesome if all 5 guys are just making shots all night long.
And Coach, obviously looking at Wheelersburg, their last time out, obviously a big win for them. Eli Swords went off for, I think it was 34 points. We know that he's probably going to be hungry for another one of those performances. What's going to kind of be the key for you guys to lock down the Wheelersburg offense?
What we've seen, I think they're more post-oriented than a lot of teams we face. They can make the three, which they will shoot a lot of threes, but then they got ability to be able to post guys up and score down there. We haven't really seen that a whole lot this year. If you look at, if we have seen that, it's only been maybe one player on the team, but they got 2, 3, 4 guys who can get the ball down low and post up. So that's going to be a challenge for us. I'm sure they're going to look for some mismatches. Can our undersized guys, either weight-wise and height-wise, can we defend in the paint?
Coach, obviously when you get to this point of the tournament, now into the regionals, take a little bit of a bus ride to go where you're going, a little bit further than the previous rounds. How difficult is it sometimes to keep your players focused on, the task at hand? I know you do have some veteran leadership on your team, but naturally have to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Well, I think they're focused. They know what's at stake. You lose, you go home. We had a lot of kids. The kids in our program, they weren't in high school the last time we've been down to OU. The seniors were in 8th grade, juniors were in 7th grade, sophomores in 6th grade, so forth. So it's good for our program because it's been 4 years since we've been down here. Now, the middle school kids and the youth players, they can experience seeing their varsity team down here playing. And, you have to be ready. The long bus ride, to me, is excitement because this is one of the best environments to play basketball in. So this is always a goal of ours, to get a district championship, get down to regionals, and then, hey, let's see what can happen then.
Finally for you, Coach, here, same thing we always like to ask you. Biggest key tonight for Garaway to walk away with the win and move on and play for a regional crown?
Defensively, can we win the paint? Can we shut down their scores? Can we limit them to one shot? And then offensively, we got to move the basketball, limit turnovers, and we got to make open shots all night long.
Thank you for that, Coach, and as always, good luck to you out there tonight.
Thank you, and thanks for being here.
That was head coach for the Garaway Pirates, Terry Rao, on the Wood Electric pregame show. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more before we get to tonight's tip-off in this regional semifinal showdown.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
It's a new year, and now is the time for a new vehicle from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. New inventory is arriving daily, so don't wait or they'll be gone. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team are ready to help you find the best deal for you, no hassle and no stress. And now is the time to bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Get out of the cold and warm up with a great deal from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Your way, the right way at Parkway. Visit Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com and drive forward.
Back to Athens, Ohio, and the Ohio University campus. Nick McWilliams, Travis McClellan, and Joe Geckler on tonight's broadcast. A regional semifinal out of Division III. It's going to be a good one between the Garaway Pirates and the Wheelersburg Pirates. Boy, Travis, I tell you what, the thing I'm most worried about, I guess you could say, coming into this game, really going to have a hard time differentiating between which Pirates.
Yeah, I talked to Joe Geckler earlier today, and I said I gave my bold prediction that a Pirate was going to win tonight. So
you were really going out on a limb.
But like you said, what a great atmosphere. Two great teams here. We're excited to call it. We made the trip down here to Athens, and I can't wait for tip-off.
Yeah, plenty of Garaway faithful and Wheelersburg faithful getting ready to really celebrate both their teams' accomplishments to this point. But, of course, what the end goal is here, obviously. You have the chance to play for a regional crown if you are able to win this game. And then from there, things get really, really real.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to win, and you got to survive in advance at this point, one game at a time. You want the chance to come down here on Saturday and the chance to go to the state semis and into the Final Four.
Yeah, some legendary territory you would get into when we're talking about things like that. And Joe Geckler, down to you real quick, down to the sideline here for the Wood Electric pregame show. And you're standing down there kind of taking in the atmosphere. A little bit quiet so far here leading up to tip-off, but we know how loud the convo can get when both these teams get rolling.
Yeah, usually in the pregame we're going to have a little bit of quiet from the crowd, but a nice crowd filling in for both teams. The Garaway faithful on your side of the arena and the Wheelersburg over here on the other side. But, the student sections look full for both. The guys are getting warmed up and ready to go. The starters for Wheelersburg have already taken their warm-up jackets off, and Garaway is finishing up their warm-ups, and about 2.5 minutes we'll get underway.
Absolutely. Well, real quick here, why don't we go ahead and get your Keim Home Center starting lineups out of the way. Of course, thanks to Keim for bringing these starting lineups to you all season long. I'll start things off with who are the technically visiting Wheelersburg Pirates as they come in as the 8th seed out of the Southeast. Starting at one of the guard positions, number 12, Josh Clark. He's a senior, comes in at 6'1", 180 pounds. Then it's the junior 6'1" combo guard, Nolan Wright. He'll be wearing number 14. Then it's the name that we've been talking about in the pregame, and I know Garaway's been talking about. It's the senior, number 20, 6'1", 190-pound guard forward combo, Eli Swartz. Swartz went off for 34 points in their district final game. Number 22, Jackson Schwamberger, the junior 6'1" combo guard. He's also getting the start. And then it's number 33, senior Cooper McKenzie, 6'3", 190-pound forward. He gets the start on the 5 spot. And Travis McClellan, you have the Garaway Pirates.
The Garaway Pirates coming in tonight at 21-4 in the number 1 seed here. Starting at guard, number 20, Drew Mullet. He's a 5'10" junior, averaging 8.9 points per game. At the other guard, number 21, Logan Yoder. He's a 5'10" junior, 8.4 points per game. Was the second leading scorer in the final there against Tusky Valley with 19. The leading scorer at 11.6 per game, Alexander Roden. He wears number 22. He's the 6'2" junior. He chips in 5.4 rebounds and 2.2 assists. And the twin, Brady Roden, number 23. He's a 6'2" junior, averaging 9.3 and 5.9 rebounds for the Pirates. And the big man in the middle, number 25, Jarrett Wallach. He's a 6'2" junior, averaging 5.1 and 5.4 rebounds per game.
Thank you for that, Travis. That is your Keim Home Center starting lineups as both their teams head over to their benches now and get ready for tip-off in tonight's game. Of course, we'll take a moment to honor America with the national anthem. But one quick note here, Travis, I definitely wanted to bring up. We know the Garaway Pirates like to control the pace. They play tough defense. Wheelersburg, meanwhile, in the regionals and the districts. So throughout the tournament so far, they're allowing just 36 points per game. That might be interesting to see with this Garaway offense that we know can be high-powered.
Sure, and in that defense, they held Minford, who was a high-scoring team, to 28% from the floor. That's incredible. Their defense is going to be great. We're going to see two defensive teams here go at it. It's who can execute, who can play defense, and who can rebound are going to win tonight.
And, of course, one quick reminder here with this district semifinal game, district regional semifinal game. The regional finals, the winner of this contest will go on to play Afrocentric as they picked up the victory here in the earlier game this evening. So that is who the opponent for either the Wheelersburg Pirates or Garaway Pirates will be. But first things first, we got to see who's going to pick up this regional semifinal win from Division 3 as the clock hits 0 here. And we're going to go ahead and honor America with the national anthem. Big Z Sports will return with tip-off in tonight's broadcast, brought to you by TNK Valley Propane right after this.
Mark your calendars. Bear Carpet One is having their largest store-wide sale of the year, April 9th. Everything in the store is at least 10% off. Call and get your home pre-measured for an extra $50 off. Come in early, make your selections, and if your job is $1,500 or more, stop by Bear Carpet One April 9th, pop a balloon, and get up to a $500 discount. They're offering 36-month financing with approval. Some conditions apply. See store for details. See BearCarpet1.com for more details.
Hey, if you're looking for a great pie, then call up mi amigos at the Pizza Parlor in Sugar Creek. They start with the homemade crust, topped with their own pizza sauce, and then some generous portions of fresh toppings. Try the Pizza Parlor Deluxe or the ATM with all of the meats, or make up your own pizza. They also have subs, fish, chicken, and more. The Pizza Parlor, Dover Road, Route 39 in Sugar Creek. Give them a ring at 330-852-4888. That's 852-4888.
Are you looking for a new career that offers consistent year-round work, industry-leading pay, and excellent benefits package? Not to mention you'll be home every night? Look no further. Kimball is the company for you. Kimball is actively hiring CDL drivers, mechanics, customer service representatives, general laborers, and more. Don't miss your chance to be a part of the team that is getting the job done right. Stop by their Dover location to apply in person or apply online at kimballcompanies.com. Kimball, recycling and disposal done right.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Back into Athens, Ohio, Nick McWilliams, Travis McClellan, and Joe Geckler along for the ride with you tonight between Garaway and Wheelersburg. Regional semifinal action doesn't get much bigger than this. From the Convocation Center on the beautiful Ohio University campus. So excited, so happy to be here as you hear the Garaway Pirates now getting their introductions. And Travis, why don't you go ahead and go through those Garaway Pirates starting five again, brought to you by Keim Home Center.
Absolutely. We're going to start at the one guard, the junior, this 5'10 junior, Drew Mullet. He's a sharpshooter for him. He wears number 20. He averages 8.9 points a game. At the other guard, number 21, Logan Yoder. He's a 5'10 junior, averaging 8.4 points a game. In the Garaway Pirates leading scorer, Alexander Roden. He stands at 6'2". He wears number 22. Alexander Roden, the leading scorer last game with 20. And his twin brother, number 23, Brady Roden. He's 6'2", junior, averaging 9.3 and 6 rebounds a game. And the big man in the middle, number 25, Jarrett Wallach. He's a 6'2", junior, averaging 5 points, 5.4 rebounds a game.
Thank you for that, Travis, as that will wrap up our Wood Electric pregame show. And it's time for basketball from the Convo. This broadcast brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, Parkway Quick Lane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. It's the Pirates versus the Pirates, Garaway, Wheelersburg, and we are underway from the Convo, and it's Wheelersburg who wins the tip-off. Bringing it up across the court now will be the Pirates trying to set up their offense. Now you heard head coach Terry Rouse say in pregame that Wheelersburg will try to work it into the post, and of course they do. Eli Swartz has it, he swarmed. Drew Mullet got his hand on it, but Wheelersburg will retain possession. Good defense by Mullet. Now a drive in for Wheelersburg, kicks it back out. Swartz drives, kicks it off left side, right in front of the Garaway bench. Now driving in, that's Nolan Wright. Wright has it, he'll go around. Ball makes its way to Schwamberger. Schwamberger drives, he'll give it off to Swartz. Swartz drives the lane, it trips, lost the ball, and they're going to give it to Garaway. Looks like Swartz just kind of lost his footing there, maybe got his feet tangled up with a Garaway player. I'd say no harm, no foul on that one, Travis.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a little foot tangle, but Garaway did nice drop-down defense by Mullet. Brady Roden had Swartz deed. Mullet comes down, saves the possession. Garaway basketball.
First turnover of the ball game for Wheelersburg now as Garaway sets up their offense. It's Logan Yoder on the left side, barking out orders, and he'll give it off to Brady Roden. Roden now stops at the top of the key, and he'll go in to Jarrett Wallach. Wallach from the free throw line goes to Mullet. He pump fakes, finds Brady Roden again. Roden now hands it off to his brother Alexander. Alexander tries to drive in. He lost his footing. He'll give it off to Logan Yoder.
Defense for the Wheelersburg Pirates. They're starting out in a 2-3 zone, so you got to penetrate and kick, penetrate and drive, or kick out for shooters.
There's a shot from Alexander Roden, and it's buried. Roden knocks it down from three. What great ball movement. You mentioned it there, Travis McClellan. What a great effort they had on offense. Went right through that Wheelersburg defense.
Yeah, Alexander gets the nice shot there at the top of the key and buries it. That's the other thing you can do to a zone is shoot him out of it.
So now setting up their offense again, it's Swartz. Swartz goes off to Wright. Wright has a tight defense from Drew Mullet that time. Now we got to drive to the basket. Up and off the glass, no good. Rebound to Alexander Roden. Give him his first of the ball game, and he's going to try to bring it coast to coast. Instead, kicks it out. Jarrett Wallach slings it cross court. Logan Yoder pump fake on the pass. Ball makes its way back to Wallach down on the right side. It's slapped away, but Wallach will regain possession. Cross court again to Mullet now in the corner with Yoder. Good tight defense from Wheelersburg. So they're not really given a lot of open shooting lanes on these first few possessions, although you did see Alexander Roden bury it when he did get space.
That Wheelersburg zone is very active. Great combo by Rao there. Gets a man in the middle, gets the kick.
That time Wallach passed out of that pressure, and Drew Mullet buries it from right in front of the Wheelersburg bench. A quick 6-0 score in favor of the Garaway Pirates. My goodness, can Drew Mullet paint it from deep. So now Wheelersburg trying to get something going on offense here. It's Josh Clark. He'll drive in, gives it back to Swartz. Swartz now kicks it off to Cooper McKenzie. First time we've called his name. Now another drive to the basket. It's Schwamberger. Pass makes its way to the right side to Nolan Wright. Wheelersburg not getting a ton of penetration right now as there's a screen. Drive in, mid-range shot is up and good. What a finish for the senior Josh Clark. Took advantage of the nice screen that was set there from McKenzie. And it's now a 6-2 ball game.
Garaway left him there just for a minute. He got a nice 15-foot jumper and finds the bottom of the net.
So here come the Pirates on offense again. Alexander Roden back to his brother Brady. So you see Garaway kind of moving it back and forth across the court. That is exactly what you said, Travis McClellan, that they'll have to do to kind of beat this defense that Wheelersburg is presenting. We'll see how it affects the Pirates as the ball does make it to the mid-range to Wallach. He'll find Yoder now to Alexander Roden. Roden drives baseline, and good defense there as Swartz poked it away, but it bounced off of a Wheelersburg player last, so possession will stay with Garaway.
Yeah, they're going 4 out, 1 in, trying Jarrett Wallach at the high post. Brady Roden, or Alexander, goes left for the score and the layup.
Second basket, I should say, of the ball game for Alexander. Almost couldn't tell the difference between Alexander and Brady there.
Great baseline out of play there by Garaway. Well executed.
So here comes Wheelersburg. They trail 8-2 in this one. 4.5 minutes to go in the first. It's another drive. They'll go back outside to McKenzie. McKenzie has it, and he'll give it off to Schwamberger. Schwamberger drives the lane, stops, picks up his dribble, tries to find Swords, and he will. He's at the top of the key. Wheelersburg again kind of runs into that paint, then can't find much of anything. That time hard into the basket, and what a finish for Josh Clark. We'll count that one as a Pizza Parlor 5 drive the lane. Shot up on the other side, no good. Rebound there for Swords.
Brady Roden went right side there and missed the shot. Rebound Swords.
So here comes Wheelersburg. 3-point shot quickly on the way, in and out. Logan Yoder grabs the rebound for Garaway. And here come the Pirates. Alexander Roden has it, kicks it back. Yoder, pull-up shot right in front of the free throw line. No, passes out of it. And the ball will make its way to Brady Roden. He'll drive in, now find his brother Alexander. 3-point shot is buried. Alexander Roden knocks down his second three-pointer of the first. It's now an 11-4 ball game.
That's 8 early points for Alexander there.
What great connection between both the Roden twins there, as Alexander standing wide open in the corner. Wheelersburg just not quick enough to recover on defense. Drive in that time by Wright. We are going to get a foul there on that drive.
They're going to get Drew Mullet from behind there with a little shove. That'll be the first foul of the game here.
First foul of the game. Now checking into the ball game is Jensen Garber for Garaway. Logan Yoder will take a seat. Also checking into the ball game for Wheelersburg, that will be number 11, Connor Eastep, as he checks in for his first action of the contest. Inbound pass up and almost good on the inbound, but instead it's rebounded by McKenzie, who will finish. Cooper McKenzie with his first offensive board, and he'll finish it in. Wheelersburg had a nice inbound play, Drew, up there, but it was McKenzie who was a glass cleaner there and finished it off. It's 11-6, 3 minutes to go here in the first. Garaway drives in, hard finish off the glass for Brady Roden, no good. Give the rebound there to Wheelersburg as they're now pushing it up the court. Spin in the lane, shot up off the glass and good. Josh Clark.
That's 6 for Clark early.
Josh Clark with another Pizza Parlor 5 drive to the basket. My goodness, Clark, no fear. He seems to know right where to put it off the glass. Pass goes to the inside for Garaway. Alexander Roden, no good. Grabs his own board, and he got hacked that time by Swords. Swords going to get his first foul of the ball game there. As you saw, they did not want to see Alexander Roden finish again with those 8 early points. So he'll step to the line for 2 here. 11-8, 2:39 to go here in the first of this regional semifinal showdown in Division III. First free throw up and good for Alexander, so give him 9 in the first quarter. What a performance so far.
Absolutely, but a great pass high-low out of the high post from Jarrett Wallach there to Alexander as he splits the pair from the free throw line.
That shot was well short from the free throw line. Connor Eastep, who's checked in for Wheelersburg, grabs his first rebound of the ball game. He'll drive it up the court. He's guarded by Drew Mullet. Pass goes to the inside. It's Clark once again looking for a teammate, and he finds Eastep. Eastep now dribbles it back to the free throw line. He'll spin, stop in the lane, tries to hand it off, and he'll find Schwamberger. Schwamberger back out to McKenzie. Long shot, no good. Rebounded that time by Alexander Roden. Guess who, as he's bringing it up the court now. Now he'll pass it. Garber stopped in the mid-range, thought about throwing it to his teammate, and he threw it away. Now Wheelersburg comes up the other way. Good defense on the other side. Drew Mullet grabs the board as they force the miss there on that coast-to-coast attempt. Brady Roden has it, slings it left side. Drew Mullet, three-point shot is buried again. Drew Mullet gets his second three-pointer of the game.
Drew Mullet's a sniper.
He's absolutely a sniper. Timeout on the court. Garaway leads 15-8, 1:54 to go here in the first. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports will return to this presentation brought to you by TMK Valley Propane in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Athens, Ohio in the Convocation Center. Big Z Sports here. Garaway leads 15-8 and down to the sideline with Joe Geckler. What was said in that timeout by head coach Terry Rao, Joe?
Coach Terry Rao says, guys, let's stay aggressive, stay patient on offense. We got to rebound a little bit better on the defensive end of the board, or defensive end of the court, but stay aggressive here, stay physical with them as well.
Thank you for that, Joe. Our trips to the sideline brought to you by Bear Carpet One this evening as Wheelersburg will set up their offense, trailing by 7. Clark drives mid-range, blocked by Alexander Roden. Give Jensen Garber the rebound. He throws it up to Alexander Roden. He threw it away. Eli Schwartz now has it for Wheelersburg, but what a play by Alexander Roden, his first block of the contest. Schwartz drives in. Good defense poked away by Garber. It's Brady Roden who picks up the ball now. 15-8, 1:25 to go in the first. Roden works it to his brother, Alexander, top of the key. Three-point shot is buried again. Alexander Roden has 12 points in the first.
I think if you're Steve Adder, you better find number 22 because he's white hot.
Roden cannot miss, and what a play. He's done so well so far in this first quarter. I'm losing my words there, Travis.
Yeah, he's played really well. You think they're going to have to find him in the half court. They might want to get out of zone and go man-to-man and really try to face guard him.
We'll see if that's what Wheelersburg ultimately does as they set up their offense now. Pass goes inside, E-step, low block, spinning around, can't find anybody. Passes off Clark. We're going to get a foul on the floor there as it looked like Alexander Roden went up and came back down on the back of Clark, so
he was going to go up for the block there. The pump fake bumped him with the lower half and picks up the early foul there.
So checking into the game for Garaway now, Logan Yoder back in, Brendan Chapman also in, and it's Brady Roden who sits down, as well as Sam Page who checked in there for just a few moments. So Wheelersburg will inbound the ball down by 10. They get it off to Clark, and what a finish at the basket, but we're going to get a hard charge Jensen Garber took. Clark got that inbound pass in the lane, tried to throw it behind his back, but completely out of control down to Joe Geckler there. Clark not keeping his head up and aware where the defense was, Joe.
Not at all, and he was trying to make something fancy. Didn't see Garber standing there, ran him over. Looked like a linebacker hitting a wide receiver, but guess what? Basketball, you can't do that. That's a charge all day long.
Thank you for that, Joe. So Garaway sets up their offense. Another turnover for Wheelersburg on that one. 34 seconds to go. They lead 18-8 here in the first. This presentation brought to you by Parkway Quick Lane.
Garaway has it out here at about 35 feet. Wheelersburg extending their defense. They're sticking in that 2-3 zone. That must be their bread and butter, but down 10, they might need to think about changing because Alexander Roden's running away with this one.
Absolutely running away with it. 12 points, 2 rebounds so far in this first quarter of action. 10 seconds to go in that first quarter. It's 18-8. Drew Mullet has it. He'll find Jensen Garber. Ball poked away. Here comes Wheelersburg trying to finish it off. At the half, they'll go up. Blocked from behind. Logan Yoder, take that back. Jensen Garber blocks Josh Clark at the buzzer, and it'll stay an 18-8 ball game. Big Z Sports will return to the Hartzler's Quality Housing after this timeout. Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio after this timeout for the second quarter of regional semifinal action.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Garaway leads 18-8 heading into the second quarter here. Down to the sideline, brought to you by Bear Carpet One with Joe Geckler. Joe, in between quarters there, what was said in that Garaway timeout?
Coach Terry Rao said, guys, great quarter. Let's keep it going. Stay aggressive. Let's make smart passes against this zone. Let's wear them out. He said, remember, this court is 10 feet longer than what we're used to. The more we run, the more we stretch them out. It's going to wear them out in the long run. So, good quarter for the Garaway Pirates.
Thank you for that, Joe. And Travis McClellan, you said something there in between those quarters. You were 100% spot on with what a fast-paced first quarter.
Both of these teams going up and down, executing at a high rate. There's only 10 minutes on the real clock. They played 8 minutes of basketball. That's lightning fast.
Lightning fast, right you are. So Garaway sets up their offense, leading by 10. Jensen Garber has it. He'll find Yoder, who drives in, slings it back. Drew Mullet, three-point shot in the corner is buried again. Garaway is painting it from deep from the convo.
They look like they're shooting in their driveway down here, Nick. They're burying everything.
That is the fifth, take that back, sixth made three-point shot in the first half for Garaway alone. It's spread across two players, Alexander Roden and Drew Mullet. So the Pirates rolling here early. It's 21-8. just half a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wheelersburg, Travis, almost looks like they're back on their heels already.
Yeah, they're trying to do a little different offensively, starting out with a box formation there, trying to get the ball down low, but the Garaway Pirate defense is very physical and very active.
Tyler Summers checked in the game for Wheelersburg. Now the drive on the inside, Schwamberger, he'll pass it off. East-step lost the handle, and they're going to get Drew Mullet on the foul.
That's going to be his second, Nick, so he's going to have to go take a seat. Drew Mullet got his hand caught in the cookie jar, got beat with the back cut, reached in and picked up the foul.
Also checking into the game for Wheelersburg, the sophomore 6'3" forward Luke Swartz is also on the court. So here comes East-step, his first free throw up and long off back iron, no good. So it remains a 21-8 ball game, exactly 7 minutes to go here before halftime. More substitutions on the court for Wheelersburg. Looks to be Cooper McKenzie checking back into the ball game, as well as Josh Clark, the senior, also checking back in.
If you're Coach Terry Rao, you don't want to see Mullet, the way he's shooting, pick up that second foul because he's done for the half.
All right, you are on that. Brendan Chapman also checked in for Garaway. Second free throw for East-step was up and good. So it's now 21-9. East-step his first points of the ball game. Jensen Garber has it for Garaway. He'll pass it off to Yoder as the Pirates slow things down here, maybe set up their offense. Garber has it, nearly threw it away again, did Yoder. Garber slings it to the baseline, trying to find Chapman, and it went off his fingertips out of bounds, so another Garaway turnover there. Got to watch this, Travis. Make sure you don't give up on some of that momentum you had early on there. Want to keep that rolling.
Sure, that was a great look. Just didn't quite have the execution there. It goes off Chapman out of bounds, but you got to get good shots when you have the lead. And Coach Terry Rao is going to make a sub.
Jarrett Wallach back in the ball game, and Sam Page also checking back in. Page had about a minute playing time earlier in that first quarter. 21-9, 6:39 to go here in the second quarter of this presentation, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Big Z Sports live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studio. Here comes Wheelersburg on the drive. East-step had nobody around him on a pull-up shot in the lane, and he'll knock it down. It's now a 10-point ball game once again. Garaway kind of lost track of East-step on that drive. Here comes Yoder. He'll pass it off to Page. Page now to Wallach. Wallach will find Alexander Roden, who's checked back into the game. He'll drive in, finds his brother. Nope. It was his brother, Brady Roden. He'll go across court. Yoder with the ankle breaker. And Sam Page going to walk, though, as he did not get the ball down quickly enough on that move. But, wow, Logan Yoder with the moves.
He cooked him there a little bit, but then passed. But if you watch what's happening down here in the Wheelersburg offense, they like that high screen and roll, and they're getting to the middle with that middle dribble penetration out of it. So Gary's going to have to hedge that screen and not let him get middle, Nick.
So here come the Wheelersburg Pirates once again. Cooper McKenzie has it. He'll pass it off to Tyler Summer. Summer goes inside. Clark spins, low block, puts it up. Great defense from Alexander Roden. Don't know if you want to give him the block, but you can give him the rebound. Brady Roden drives in, slings it baseline. Sam Page off the glass, and no good. Page couldn't quite finish. Wallach battling in there for the board. Instead, it's rebounded by Wheelersburg. Nolan Wright has it. Wright with his first rebound of the ball game. Sam Page is going to be sick to his stomach on that one. Travis could not quite get it off the glass with enough touch.
Right, wide open bunny there, and Alexander almost steals it, but here comes Wheelersburg.
Wheelersburg inside, Summers with the easy finish. Tyler Summer gets his first basket of the ball game, and it's now 21-13. A little bit of momentum being wheeled back in now by Wheelersburg. No pun intended on that one, naturally.
You got a turnover and a missed layup here for the Garaway Pirates, and that hurts your momentum.
Wallach off the glass, no good, but he got fouled by Cooper McKenzie. That'll be his first of the ball game. Wallach might have got away with just a little bit of that forearm
That
shove.
was a little bit of a weight room move there. He gave him the shoulder block and said, you know what, I lift too. And he's going to the free throw line for 2 free ones.
I think that was Jarrett Wallach trying to say, I lift more than you do.
There you go.
First free throw up and no good off back iron for Wallach. Okay, maybe you need to tone down on the weight room if you're throwing it off back iron.
That's right.
So checking out of the game, Tyler Summer. Checking back in, senior Eli Swartz again. Wallach will step to the line going for his second free throw attempt. It is up, and that one was a little bit long, but it did ultimately fall in. Wallach with his first points of the ball game, I should say. 22-13, under 5 minutes to go here in the second. Wheelersburg setting up their offense again. It's in the left corner. It's Swartz. Swartz will drive in the lane, up, and no good. That was an ugly shot there. Give the rebound to Brady Roden, his second of the ball game, and here come the Pirates once again. Garaway, that is. Sam Page setting up the offense now at the top of the key, standing on the outline of the state of Ohio on that Ohio Bobcats logo here from the Convocation Center. 22-13, under 4.5 to go. in the half. Alexander Roden has it. Tight defense on him. He'll probe in, and he got it poked away. Ball will remain here with Garaway. Good hands by East Step from Wheelersburg there, preventing that drive.
So when the Pirates are dribble penetrating in this zone from the top, you got to relocate as a shooter to get open shots, or get it to the high post and look opposite. That's how you get open shots against this zone.
So here comes Garaway once again. Inbound pass nearly swiped, but instead Alexander Roden with the quick first move. Drive to the basket, no good. Rebounded by McKenzie, but we're going to get Alexander Roden. He got nailed for a foul. Travis, that's one of those fouls you could easily call a frustration foul, something that head coach Terry Rao does not want to see.
Yeah, you don't want to see that, especially you got your leading scorer out there, and he's going to pick up the second and have to go to the bench. So your two kids that are leading scorer and shooting the lights out are now on the bench in foul trouble.
So Jensen Garber will check back in. Garber so far this season, just over 4 points per game, 1.5 rebounds. So good numbers from him, but not quite the same as Alexander Roden. So we'll see how that affects the Garaway defenses. The pass works its way in. Now drive baseline for Wheelersburg. Ball goes back out, and it's Clark. Clark jab steps, drives in, lost the handle. Instead, he'll go back out. East Step will now drive on the low block, kicks it back out, and Clark will have to reset. Good recovery by the Garaway defense.
Great defense, great help side and rotation there. It looks like Wheelersburg doesn't like to shoot the long ball, Nick. They want to get it inside the paint.
Screen, hard screen set there as Clark drives in again. He'll give it off to Eli Swartz. Pass makes it to the left side in front of the Garaway bench. 3-point shot, long, no good. Battle for the rebound. Give it to Wheelersburg. Swartz, step back shot, long again. Great box out by Jarrett Wallach. Give Jensen Garber the rebound. That'll be his first of the ball game. And here come the Pirates again.
Wallach missed that first box out, Nick, but he wasn't going to miss that second one. Great box out, Jarrett Wallach.
He drove him almost through the baseline on that one. Brady Roden has it. He'll sling it to Jensen Garber. Garber will drive in. Thought about a pull-up mid-range shot. He'll find Wallach once again. Wallach dribbles back out, and he'll slow things down. 3 minutes to go here before halftime. 22-13 is the lead for Garaway. Garber has it. Right side. Pull-up mid-range shot. Brady Roden buries it. Brady Roden gets his first basket of the ball game, and it's now 24-13, under 3 minutes before halftime. Timeout on the court. Big Z Sports will take 30 seconds and return to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio after this.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
Athens, Ohio, in this presentation by Big Z Sports, TMK Valley Propane, Parkway Quick Lane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency regional semifinal action from Athens. 24-13 is the lead for the Garaway Pirates. Down to the sideline, brought to you by Bear Carpet One. Joe Geckler, you were in that Garaway timeout. I'm sure with an 11-point lead. Mostly good things to be said down there.
Yeah, Coach wanted to relay to them to keep fighting through the screens, watch the backdoor cuts, and rebound better defensively. Still not happy with their rebounding on the defensive end of the court. So he says, hey, 3 minutes till halftime. Let's keep this going. Let's win this half and get in and play Pirate basketball.
Thank you for that, Joe, as Wheelersburg will have the ball on offense here, trailing by 11. It's been a tough go for them on the offensive side of things at times. Did find some things that worked against that Garaway defense, though, but couldn't string them together there as they tried to get the pass to go inside to McKenzie.
That's going to be pick up a foul on Jarrett Wallach. That's going to be his first.
Wallach there was trying to completely prevent McKenzie from going to that pass. I think they got him for, in football we'd call that a holding.
Absolutely, yeah.
So here comes Wheelersburg on the inbound now, trailing by 11. Pass goes to the paint, and Jensen Garber steals it. Here goes Garber. He's going to try to go coast to coast, puts it up the glass and blocked, but they are going to get a foul there. Looks like that one's going to go on McKenzie as he got a little bit too much body contact on that layup.
Yeah, he come down there and looked like he got all ball with the hand, but he got body there, and Garber's going to go for the free throw line, and that's the second for McKenzie.
2 shots. So here goes Garber to the line. 2 shots, has a rebound in this game. No points so far as he'll knock that one down. Stand corrected, Jensen Garber with 2 rebounds so far in this contest. Now 1 point. Checking back into the game, Luke Swartz, the sophomore for Wheelersburg. Stepping to the line is Garber once again for his second free throw attempt. It's up, and it is off. The backboard there, ball gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Jarrett Wallach last. Wallach was a little bit surprised there as he looks to the official saying, really?
Well, the backside official called that. It was interesting because the wing official was right here. No call, but regardless, it's going to be Wheelersburg Pirate basketball.
So it's a 25-13 lead for Garaway as they lock up on defense once again. As you mentioned there, Travis, their two leading scorers from this ball game, Drew Mollett, Alexander Roden, on the bench with foul trouble. Shot no good for Wheelersburg. Rebound, and it's missed again, but Wheelersburg gets their offensive board again. Dribbling it back out is Wright, and he'll reset the offense. Two offensive boards there. Head coach Terry Rao not very happy with Garaway failing to box out on that one.
No, they failed to box out twice and go get the basketball. They're giving them 3 and 4 shots at the hoop.
Clark, nice move on the inside. No good. Rebound, Brady Roden, and he has the ball poked away from him, but what awareness as he gets it off to Jensen Gerber. Now here comes Garaway. Garber, cross court, Yoder. And Hill's thought about driving in, but he will now drive in, go off low block, and that one was blocked, but he'll pull it back in and try to throw it across court. It's stolen by Wheelersburg. Now the Pirates are pushing it up. Clark with the nice finish. No, off the glass was too strong, and Jarrett Wallach grabs the rebound.
Little fast pace here, end-to-end, turnovers. When you get into that zone so deep, you got to use pass fakes. You got to look opposite there.
Almost too fast for me, Travis McClellan, as here comes Garaway once again. Brady Roden has it on the top of the key. 25-13, 1:24 to go here in the second. Logan Yoder, deep three-point shot, way long. Jarrett Wallach grabs the offensive board and then throws the ball away. What a play by Brady Roden. Roden jumped in the air, was standing 8 feet out of bounds and threw it back in. But Garaway will have a miscue underneath on the pass, and they will have a turnover. What effort from Brady Roden.
What an athletic play, Nick. Not only did he come from mid-court there, he caught it, got it back in, landed probably 8 to 10 feet out of bounds. That's pure athleticism there out of the junior.
It is a turnover for Garaway, but they still lead 25-13, 1:08 to go here before halftime. Interesting point, we mentioned the two leading scorers on the bench right now for the Garaway Pirates. Of the 25 points they have, Travis, only 4 of them are out on the court right now.
Yeah, and so they're going to play defense and have to find ways to score. You remember they missed a layup earlier, and just for Pirate fans, the freshman Blaine Raber looking to check in.
Swords gets it, drive for Wheelersburg. No good. Jarrett Wallach grabs the board, so here comes Garaway again.
Wheelersburg's missed some bunnies here in this first half.
Some real close-range shots they have not been able to fall. They have not been able to make fall, I should say. It might be an entirely different look to this ball game if they've been able to accomplish that. 34 seconds to go before halftime. Garaway leading by 12 points. Playing a little bit of keep away here, holding for the last shot before the midway pause. It's Logan Yoder who has it. He'll drive in, gets a screen from Wallach, and then will dribble back out. Tries to go to Jensen Garber, and it's stolen. What a play there by Wheelersburg. Here comes Clark. He'll drive in. Stops. Low block. Can't find anybody to pass out to. Instead, spins all the way into the lane, and he'll finish. Josh Clark with the nice finish with his 4th basket of the game. 25-15, and now Jarrett Wallach tries to go the other way, and he could not finish off the glass. Wheelersburg with the steal and the heave, but could not get it to fall. So it's 25-15 here at halftime in the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. As we see Joe Geckler now walking out onto the court, he's going to try to get head coach Terry Rao here. We'll see if he is able to do that. But Travis McClellan, my, oh my, what a frenetic first half there. Garaway with some sloppy play, though, to round it out.
Yeah, they got sped up there, and when you get sped up, unusual things happen there, and they threw the ball away, they missed bunnies.
Absolutely. As
Coach, guys ready?
Yep, go ahead, Joe.
Coach, obviously, first half, you guys came out shooting the ball very, very well defensively. With the court being longer at 94 feet, is that going to take a toll in the second half?
We'll find out. We did shoot the ball well. Unfortunately, we're a little in foul trouble, and we got to be smart on defense. They got us in a couple actions that we got to take away that second half. We got to win both quarters, and hope that happens.
What's going to be the message to the team in the locker room?
We got to box out. We got to rebound. We can't get lost in the back door. We got to continue doing a good job getting over top of the ball screens. We've done a pretty good job, I think, on their shooter. We've got fortunate that they missed a couple shots. Open shots, we got to knock them down, be patient against their zone. And those guys are a little bit of foul trouble. Got to play smart but aggressive.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you for that, Joe. As it is now time for the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Garaway leads 25-15 from Athens, Ohio in this regional semifinal showdown. We'll be returning right after this as we tally up some stats, give a synopsis of that first half, and then get you back for the second half of tournament basketball. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The last 2 years have been challenging, but Trinity Health System has not stood still. We continue to grow, expanding services in cardiology, cardiothoracic surgery, orthopedics, podiatry, pediatrics, urology, and family medicine. Come join us as part of the most rapidly growing healthcare team in the Ohio Valley. Start your new career at Trinity Health System. Human kindness works here. Visit trinityhealth.com for career opportunities.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Back into the Convocation Center on the Ohio University campus. Nick McWilliams, Travis McClellan, Joe Geckler here for this regional semifinal showdown. The Garaway Pirates hold the 25-15 lead here at halftime with the First National Bank of Denison halftime report there. Travis McClellan for those Garaway Pirates. Big-time contributions from a couple of players who actually ended out the half on the bench.
Yeah, they absolutely did. And Drew Mollett, the snipers, 3 for 3 from three-point land, and ended up with 9 points in the half. Alexander Roden, 12 points. Of course, those all came in the first quarter as he got into foul trouble there. 2 from Brady Roden on the jump shot, one each from Garber and Wallach on free throws to round out the scoring for the Pirates. They're shooting 57% from the field after a scorching 66.7% in the first quarter. As for the Wheelersburg Pirates, they got 15. Josh Clark pacing them with 8. Schwamberger has 2. McKenzie has 3 and 2 from Summer, and they're only shooting 30.4% from the field.
Yeah, 30.4% from the field, and Travis will also point out to this big board in front of us, Garaway shooting 85.7% from deep so far. Wheelersburg at 0. They have not really had any deep attempts so far, but my goodness gracious for Garaway.
Yeah, they look like they're shooting in their driveway.
They are 6 for 7 right now.
Yeah, they're shooting a hot start there from the three-point line. And I don't think Wheelersburg's attempted one. They like that dribble drive, luck to get in the middle of the paint and score from down low.
Something else of note here for Brady Roden, he's made just the 1 field goal so far. His brother Alexander kind of leading the show with scoring. Brady, though, with 3 rebounds, 4 assists so far in this game. Also give him credit for a steal. So it's been a good game for Brady Roden, a great game for that starting 5 again. We've talked about it all year long with Garaway. What a luxury to have that.
Yeah, absolutely. They got the starting 5 that really play well together. They're juniors. They've been together a long time, and they complement each other, and they don't care who gets the accolades. They just go out and play, hit the open man, and get the hot hand, and that's what they've done.
Right you are. Well, that will pretty much do it for the First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Again, 25-15 is the lead for the Garaway Pirates. Of course, the winner of this contest will move on to take on Afrocentric right here from the Convocation Center on Saturday afternoon, as that will be for a regional final and a chance to advance to the state Final Four. So that plenty at stake here for Garaway. We'll see if they can hold on to that 10-point lead as Big Z Sports will take another timeout and return for your presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency coming up after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Nick and Travis from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's presentation of OHSAA Tournament Basketball from Athens, Ohio. What a beautiful, well, I'd say beautiful night for basketball, but it's a little chilly, but it's getting hot in the Convocation Center. 25-15 is the lead for the Garaway Pirates as the final minute or so ticks off here before we get started in the second half. And Travis McClellan, we were running down through those stats in our halftime report. Absolutely absurd numbers for Garaway in terms of those made field goals compared to Wheelersburg so far in this game. But something that we didn't quite get to talk to that definitely stood out to me, that turnover differential. That's where this game has stayed even remotely close.
Yeah, 9 turnovers out of the Pirates, and a lot of those, Nick, came in the last 2 minutes. Like we talked about, they were a little out of control. Remember, the 2 leading guards there were on the bench at that time, and Alexander Roden and Drew Mullet, they just got a little over themselves, turned the ball over, and it's really kept Wheelersburg in the game. Yeah, absolutely has. We'll see if the Garaway Pirates can stretch things out, stretch their legs a little bit here, try to secure a regional semifinal win, and move on to take on Afrocentric in the regional final. And, of course, after that, a trip to the state Final Four on the line for that. Probably even hearing some of the people listening right now thinking back to maybe some of their high school playing days. Goosebumps even hearing those words. Sure. And what a place to play here. This stadium, the Convocation Center, holds a pile of people. We're only about a quarter of the way full, but what an atmosphere. You got the scoreboard above, you got the college-sized court, the college hoops, and this is just one special place to play. Win, lose, or draw, you take memories away from this. Absolutely. So both teams now taking the court once again. No surprise for the Garaway Pirates. They will trot out Alexander Roden and Drew Mullet once again after their foul trouble in that first half with a little more wiggle room now. So it will be Wheelersburg, I do believe, that will start with possession here in the second half. They do trail by 10. It's the Garaway Pirates with that 10-point lead, but 2 more quarters to go to determine who will travel on for that regional final. As we are underway once again from Athens, it's Schwamberger who has it for Wheelersburg as he'll pull up on his dribble and pass it back out to McKenzie. McKenzie now goes to Swartz. Swartz to the left side to Clark. Clark will drive in. Good screen. Stops at the free throw line, passes it off. Nothing there. Back out to McKenzie. Now to the left side. Schwamberger. Schwamberger drives in, picks up his dribble in the lane, and will pass it off to Clark. Once again, great defense by Garaway, keeping up with these drivers. Yeah, really great defense there. Brady Roden stops the back cut. And except for that time, as Schwamberger got Logan Yoder to leave his feet in the lane, and will finish with the nice finish. Schwamberger with his second bucket, take that back, first bucket of the ball game. First bucket of the game. Little token pressure here at our Wheelersburg.
And we're going to get a foul there as it looked like Eli Swartz made contact with Alexander Roden. Almost grabbed his calf there a little bit. Got to make sure Swartz will be healthy, Travis. But
yeah, he's their leading scorer.
Well, scoreless so far in this game, though.
Yeah, he's missed a couple bunnies.
After that 34-point performance last time out.
Might have used them all up, Nick.
We'll have to see. Garaway Pirates with possession again. It's Logan Yoder who has it. Tight defense. A lot of hand contact from Clark as Yoder picks up his dribble there and will give it off to Alexander Roden. Roden drives in, and now he'll go to the left corner. Now it gets a pass to Mullet. Mullet finds Wallach. What a steal from Josh Clark. Swatted it away from Jarrett Wallach, and here comes Clark. Pull-up shot blocked by Brady Roden. Logan Yoder with the rebound. He'll pass it up to Jarrett Wallach. Wallach nearly lost his footing there. Here comes Brady Roden. He'll drive. Gives it. Mullet. 3-point on the way. Long. Battle for the rebound. Swords has it along the baseline.
Big battle underneath there between Swords and Jared Wallach. Swords comes up with it, and slow starting shooting half for both teams here early.
6.5 minutes to go in the third. 25-17 is the lead for Garaway. Wheelersburg trying to mount a comeback. They'll drive to the baseline. Nothing there. Pass goes back out to Schwamberger. Schwamberger will drive baseline, give it off to Swords. Swords will drive in. Bodies Brady Roden, and what a finish.
What Wheelersburg's doing, Nick, is they're doing that dribble drive with the high screen, trying to get at the middle there and fake the handoff, and they're looking to hit back door or get middle, and that's successful there.
Pressure nearly works for Wheelersburg, but Logan Yoder has it. Might have got away with a walk. He'll pass it off. Drew Mullet, one dribble, steps to his right. 3-point shot, no good. Swords with the rebound for Wheelersburg, only trailing by 6. Now they push it up the court. Shot off the glass, no good, and that foul's going to go on Brady Roden. Nolan Wright was sprinting the court there, got way out in front of the defense, and Brady Roden with not a lot of choices there to try to prevent that easy basket.
Yeah, he goes up and gets the foul, and that's going to be his first.
So Wright will go to the line, and it looks like Jensen Garber is going to check back into the game for Garaway. Looks like Logan Yoder might be taking a seat here. First free throw up and good for Wright. And then it will be Garber coming in for Yoder.
That's Wright's first point of the game.
Garber so far in this contest, just the lone point, but he does have 3 nice rebounds. Wright's second free throw up and good as well. So now make it a 25-21 deficit. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third. Oh, how the tide has turned a little bit.
Yeah, a little token pressure, zone press here.
Alexander Roden drives from the low block, and he'll finish. Alexander Roden again off the glass. So strong. That's a Pizza Parlor 5 drive to the basket. And now we got a scrum for the ball as Jarrett Wallach poked it away. Wheelersburg will pick it up. Josh Clark drives in. Great defense from Wallach, but it's McKenzie who grabs the offensive board, and he'll finish it. It's now 27-23, 5:17 to go here in the third. Wheelersburg keeps that pressure on. Jensen Garber pushes it up now. Gives it off to Brady Roden. Roden finds his brother Alexander in the corner. He'll drive and find Garber. Garber thought about a 3-point shot but had to pick up his dribble. He'll pass it back out. Patience from Garaway now. Mullet thought about a 3-pointer as well. And now he'll do a step-back 3-point shot at Drew Mullet. Of course, knocks it down again.
That's a lot of confidence out of the junior. He missed his first 2 in this corner, stepped back and buried it from deep.
30-23, the lead for Garaway. Josh Clark, what a find there. Blocked from behind. Brady Roden somehow got up behind Swartz and swatted it away all of that length. Now Roden drives, baseline, gives it off to his brother, Alexander. He'll drive in, low block. What a find. Drew Mullet in the right corner. Drew Mullet knocks it down again.
Drew Mullet is absolutely en fuego right now.
33-23 in the third quarter. Garaway's come to life once again. They lead by 10. Big Z Sports will take 30 seconds with this timeout and return to the Convocation Center after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Back to Athens, Ohio. Big Z Sports is getting treated to a 3-point barrage as Drew Mullet knocks down a pair of big 3-pointers to give Garaway that 10-point lead. Down to the sideline, brought to you by Bear Carpet One. Joe Geckler, you were in that Garaway timeout. I would have to imagine they are liking the shooting of Drew Mullet.
Yeah, they said stay hot, Drew. Guys get rebounds on the defensive end. He's still not happy. I've been talking about it all game. He's not happy on the defensive end, not boxing out, not getting rebounds on the defensive end. He goes, if we're going to win this game, we've got to get on the defensive boards.
Thank you for that, Joe. 33-23 is the score. Once again, Travis McClellan. Garaway shooting a little bit worse now from three-point range. Still shooting 73% from deep.
Yeah, they got a little worse. Drew Mullet is 5 of 7. He's off to a hot start. The Pirates can shoot the basketball.
So here comes Wheelersburg, 33-23. That's the lead for Garaway. It's Clark. He'll drive in. Tight defense, Brady Roden. Good job that time. McKenzie has it. He'll give it off to Schwamberger. Schwamberger, what a find to Clark, but Clark couldn't get it up in time as he drove along the baseline. Now a drive once again for Wheelersburg. Pass goes out. Tyler Summers step in mid-range shot way off the mark. Give Jarrett Wallach the rebound on that air ball.
Yeah, he caught a bird there in Roden, but didn't take advantage. And Garaway Pirate basketball with the lead, 3:51 to go.
So Jensen Garber in the game once again. Drew Mullet has it. It looks like Wheelersburg going to play a little bit tighter on Mullet that time. What a steal for Wheelersburg. It's McKenzie. He'll find Josh Clark, run in the lane, and he'll finish. Josh Clark with another Pizza Parlor 5 drive to the basket, 33-25. Boy, Wheelersburg is sneaky on that defensive side, Travis.
Yeah,
they will poke the ball away when you least expect it. And speak of the devil, there's Nolan Wright as he gets a steal. He'll now push it up. Schwamberger off the glass, and it's good.
Well, that's what this zone does, Nick. It creates angles, and you're in passing lanes, and Wheelersburg does that real well. Garaway got a pass fake, take care of the ball.
Drew Mullet, three-point shot from the corner is buried again. Why not? Drew Mullet finishes from the right corner.
Way downtown, bang.
Ice in his veins. Drew Mullet cannot miss from deep. 36-27, under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Travis, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that 6 for 8 now from deep?
That would be 6 for 8 as Drew Mullet, the junior, the sniper.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Wheelersburg sets up on offense again. 9-point deficit for them. Schwamberger drives, spin around, shot in the lane, and what a finish. Jackson Schwamberger got his defender up in the air and just did that beautiful spin around shot in the lane. 36-29 is now the gap.
All 6 for Schwamberger here in the third quarter.
Brady Roden has it, gives it off to Jensen Garber. Tyler Summer for Wheelersburg is now checked in and is on Drew Mullet. We'll see how closely he plays defense on him.
Little matchup zone here.
You got to be kidding me. Drew Mullet from deep, and I thought he was going to do it again.
Check.
Drew Mullet from so far downtown as Garaway gets the steal with Wheelersburg coming up the other way. So here comes Alexander Roden. He'll drive the lane, off low block, and good. Alexander Roden with his own version of a Pizza Parlor 5 drive to the basket. It's now 38-29. Alexander Roden with that length so strong in the lane, but now it's Josh Clark. The other way will finish along the baseline. Boy, you want to talk about trading baskets.
Yeah, they're trading baskets. They let Wheelersburg let Alexander Roden go left. He's a lefty. He went right down Broadway for the layup, and then Josh Clark down to the other end, same thing.
So both Roden twins teaming up here, passing it back and forth as they'll try to set up their offense. They lead 38-31. Minute and a half to go here in the third on what's been a third quarter that's definitely picked up the pace here a bit. Jarrett Wallach, give and go. Alexander Roden, low block again is finished. Alexander Roden off the glass and good.
Wheelersburg might want to rotate from the low side there and keep him out of the block because he's getting layups like it's free money.
Josh Clark now drives in for Wheelersburg. Nothing there. He'll go to McKenzie. McKenzie, Schwamberger. He'll drive, baseline, pull up, off the glass. No good. Rebound, Brady Roden. Another rebound for Roden. He's had a good game, maybe not in the scoring column, but on the glass defensively. What a give and go. Alexander Roden to Wallach, who gives it right back. Roden grabs his own board on the miss, and he'll put it in. Alexander Roden putting together a phenomenal performance so far tonight. As here comes Wheelersburg in the lane. Josh Clark, boy, what a fast first step, and he'll finish at the basket once again. Give him 12 for the 14. I take that back for the ball game. As both these sides, it seems like Roden and Clark want to just go back and forth.
They're going for it. Roden has 20, Mullet has 18, and Clark has 14.
Here comes Garaway. Brady Roden drives baseline. He gets trapped. He'll now sling it out to his brother, Alexander. And we got a timeout on the court from head coach Terry Rao. Big Z Sports will take 30 seconds in return with this broadcast brought to you by Parkway Quick Lane after this.
It's a new year, and now is the time for a new vehicle from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. New inventory is arriving daily, so don't wait or they'll be gone. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team are ready to help you find the best deal for you, no hassle and no stress. And now is the time to bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Get out of the cold and warm up with a great deal from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Your way, the right way at Parkway. Visit Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com and drive forward.
The sideline quickly out of this timeout with Joe Geckler. Joe, what was said in that Garaway timeout?
Guys, Coach Terry Rouse said, hey, it's a key basket right here. Let's stretch this to double digits going into the fourth quarter, and then we can, continue to put the foot on the gas in the fourth quarter. But we need this basket here to get it to a double-digit lead going into the fourth quarter.
Thank you for that, Joe. Trips to the sideline tonight brought to you by Bear Carpet One. Garaway has the chance for the last shot here heading into the final frame. 14 seconds to go on the inbound. They lead 42-33. Pass goes off to Brady Roden. Now Jensen Garber. He dribbles around. Lobs it inside to Brady Roden, who somehow corrals it. He's on the low block, and he got hacked, but no call.
Oh, they are going to call it. The top official called it. The baseline official didn't see it. The guy from the top grabs the foul.
Well, thank goodness, Travis McClellan, because I thought we were going to have some Garaway Pirates fans who were going to be irate on that one. Joe Geckler happened in front of you. My goodness, he got tackled.
Guys, the guy on the baseline down here, I don't know why he didn't call it, and the guy that called it, there's no way he saw it. So I think it was just everybody yelling at him. So the guy on the top was better than the guy on the bottom on that play.
So two wrongs do make a right in this one is what you're saying down there.
It does, yes.
First free throw was no good for Brady Roden, so just 2 1/10 second on the clock there, 42-33.
Well, Nick, let's talk about how Brady corralled that lob. I mean, that looked like it was up by the box.
Well, we've seen Brady Roden have some incredible catches in other scenarios, just not basketball. Second free throw was up and good for Roden, so it's now a 10-point lead. Wheelersburg will inbound.
Guys, real quick, Brady Roden going back to the locker room real quick, lost a contact.
Hey, that's a dead ball off the scoreboard there. The Pirates are going to take it out under their own hoop. They're going to get another shot at this.
Wow, right you are on that, Travis, as they tried to sling it down the court and hit that massive scoreboard here from the convocation. So that's quite a ways up. That's a heck of an arm.
That is up there, and when you don't practice with one of those, it's a little different.
So as you heard from Joe Geckler on our trip brought to you by Bear Carpet One, Brady Roden lost a contact there heading back to the locker room, so we do expect him to be back in no time there. Sure, he lost a contact with all that contact he got while trying to finish.
Absolutely, he got asked for his wallet back after that one, but freshman number 5, Blaine Raber, checks into the game for the Pirates.
You saw the officials there meeting along the sideline, making sure they got that call right, which would be Garaway ball, which they do have it.
We were on top of it, Nick.
Jensen Garber, inbound pass. Alexander Roden, long shot was on the way, and he was falling backwards and couldn't finish. So that will keep things at 43-33 here as we head to the final quarter of action in this regional Division III semifinal showdown. Big Z Sports will be back for the conclusion of this broadcast, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency after this.
Mark your calendars. Bear Carpet One is having their largest store-wide sale of the year, April 9th. Everything in the store is at least 10% off. Call and get your home pre-measured for an extra $50 off. Come in early, make your selections, and if your job is $1,500 or more, stop by Bear Carpet One April 9th, pop a balloon, and get up to a $500 discount. They're offering 36-month financing with approval. Some conditions apply. See store for details. See BearCarpet1.com for more details.
Hey, if you're looking for a great pie, then call up mi amigos at the Pizza Parlor in Sugar Creek. They start with the homemade crust, topped with their own pizza sauce, and then some generous portions of fresh toppings. Try the Pizza Parlor Deluxe or the ATM with all of the meats, or make up your own pizza. They also have subs, fish, chicken, and more. The Pizza Parlor, Dover Road, Route 39 in Sugar Creek. Give them a ring at 330-852-4888. That's 852-4888.
Athens, Ohio, and the Ohio University campus. Nick McWilliams, Travis McClellan, and Joe Geckler from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. One final quarter of action in this regional semifinal, 43-33. That's the lead for the Garaway Pirates, who have put on quite a show so far. Travis McClellan hasn't always been pretty, but you want to talk about finding a way. Drew Mollett and Alexander Roden red hot throughout this game as Roden almost finishes in the lane again, but can't quite do it. Wheelersburg with the rebound. Here comes Tyler Summer. Passes it off. Eli Swartz on the way. No good. Drew Mollett with the rebound.
Yeah, Alexander went for the left-handed floater there, just come up short for the Pirates, but luckily they get the defensive rebound, and here they are back on offense.
So here comes Garaway once again. Just half a minute gone here in the fourth quarter. They lead by 10. Trip to the regional final against Afrocentric is on the line.
They're face guarding Drew Mullet, so what they're essentially doing is playing a 1-3 with Drew Mullet being face guarded here, so essentially a box and one out of his own.
Well, I can't imagine why they're doing that, Travis.
Well, maybe because he came out white hot. He's shooting threes like layups.
Logan Yoder has it, trying to, I don't want to say take their time here a little bit, but being patient, try to find the open man, and Wallach will do that.
Nice pass.
Jarrett Wallach was in the lane, and he found a cutting Alexander Roden, who finishes it off the glass again. 45-33 is the lead, and maybe Wheelersburg got away with a bit of a travel there.
With a little shuffle there, but, with Yoder with the rebound, nothing hurt.
Shot was no good for McKenzie, and it was Logan Yoder who grabbed that board. Seems like that call Travis missed quite often there with that little shuffle step you get before you, well, maybe even while you're dribbling, but you take multiple steps there when the ball is in your hand.
Yeah, it looked like he shuffled there, but no harm, no foul. The Pirates rebound it, and they're back on offense with Alexander Roden.
Roden looked like he got slapped from behind, and they are going to say that is ultimately what happened. You saw Roden was irate and looked over at head coach Terry Rao like, man, I don't know. How did that not get called?
Guys, a lot of contact down here on the court, letting a lot of stuff go on these reach around, trying to get the ball. A lot of slaps not being called.
Thank you for that, Joe. Up close and personal with that action. Wheelersburg has been pretty good with that all night long, though, just getting that reach around foul. And, there might be a lot of contact, but be pretty good at not getting it called there is Drew Mullet. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, so in this late in the game, especially when they're reaching and slapping, you got to step to the pass. You got to be a little bit stronger. You can't wait on the pass to come to you. You step to it, keep that defender off you.
So here comes Garaway leading 45-33, under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Doing a very nice job here of ball control, not forcing anything.
You would think Wheelersburg has to come out of this zone, Nick. They're keeping away from them. They're down, they're down 12 points. They have to score. Garaway doing a great job of keeping the basketball. I don't know if Steve Adder can stay in this defense much longer.
Yeah, you see that how Garaway is moving the ball around here like this. Just killing clock. Some people would say boring and all that kind of stuff. I'm impressed because you can tell how much they practice it. Now a three-point shot in the corner. I'll give you $5 to guess who that was. Drew Mullet knocks it down.
Drew Mullet, holy smokes. He's putting on a shooting clinic right now.
Wheelersburg the other way, and we're going to get a foul here on Alexander Roden as Clark looked like the foul was going to be called on the floor, and Clark trying to say that he was shooting when it happened.
That's going to be on the floor, but that's third on Roden there.
I can't remember the last time I've seen a high school basketball game with this many buried threes by one person.
Yeah, if my calculations are correct, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 9.
Steal on the inbound pass. Here comes Alexander Roden up the court. He'll try to finish off the glass, no good. Jensen Garber gets the rebound beside Josh Clark somehow. Garber gets the pass back to him. My goodness, what a battle for the ball with Garber, and he plucked it away from Clark like it was nothing.
Yeah, the Wheelersburg, they went over the back call, but you got to box out to get any kind of call. And actually, there is no out of the back call. It's a push, but Garber with an athletic play there.
Under 5 minutes to go here, and we're going to get a foul on Josh Clark. Clark talking with the referee there.
He's got to be careful there. He went in with the club on Wallach. He picked up the foul and John, the referee. They usually don't put up with that at this level.
You can see the referees kind of conferring with both Jarrett Wallach and Josh Clark there, as I don't think they were happy that either of them were having a few words for each other or a few words for the referees. So Joe Geckler, not saying it's getting chippy down there, but definitely some emotions running high.
It's getting chippy, fellas. But nice to see Brady Roden back out on the court, came in for his brother. Got a nice little break there. He got a new contact. He's ready to go.
And speaking of Brady Roden, he gets fouled by Tyler Summer there as he was dribbling around quickly. Always amazes me watching Alexander and Brady Roden with that length and that speed. That's a deadly combination.
Yeah, they're listed as 6'2", but with their wingspan, they're about 7 foot, and they're athletic. They can jump. They can do it all here, can the Twins.
That foul, as I mentioned, on Summer. So Garaway will inbound the pass once again. Inbound the ball, I should say. 4:38 to go here. Garaway has to get it across the timeline once again, and they will. Jensen Garber has it. He'll drive in. Gives it back Logan Yoder. Under 4.5 to go. 48-33. Garaway widening their lead here. Looking like they're going to be taking their trip on to the regional final, and will return to Athens here to the Convocation Center to meet Afrocentric after they knocked off Proctorville Fairland. Drew Mullet, three-point shot again. He did it again. And Logan Yoder was on the baseline and gave it back to... I'm at a loss for words, Travis McClellan. I really am.
I believe that's 24 for Mullet.
Eli Swartz drives in off the glass, and it's good. He knocks down his second basket of the ball game.
That's their first points of the quarter.
I have a feeling how this possession's going to end, but I'm not going to make the guess.
You don't want to call your shot?
Not yet. 3:44 to go.
Wheelersburg and man, they're not used to playing that, so they're missing rotation.
And we had the opportunity for it, but instead Brady Roden decided, you know what, I've got the lane. I'll finish at the basket. Roden knocks down his second shot of the game. 53-35, 3.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
A little passing
real quick. Drew Mullet just tied Garaway's single-game record for 8 threes in a ball game.
Thank you for that, Joe Geckler, as that's a great tidbit of information. Our trips to the sideline brought to you by Bear Carpet One. And it looked like Jackson Schwarmberger actually finished at the basket there for 2, so make it a 53-37 ball game. 3:18 to go here in the fourth, and actually we'll go ahead and keep it here as got in kind of late with that timeout there, but because I wanted to talk about this. What about that kind of feat, Travis McClellan? Drew Mullet tying I don't know how long that school record has stood, but my goodness, in a regional semifinal game, you want to talk about picking a fine time to break a record.
Yeah, under the bright lights.
Or tie a record.
8 of 10 here from the three-point line, and they started off hot, and they haven't cooled down much. They're shooting it at over 73%. In the first quarter, Nick, they were 5 for 5 from three-point land, and Alexander Roden and Drew Mullet are trying to see who can be the first one to 30.
I'm once again going to point back to our team field goal percentages so far for Garaway. Unbelievable performance so far tonight for the Pirates. Shooting better than 59% from the field, 73% from deep. You cannot really ask for much better outside of the turnovers that have been there.
They've offensively, they played pretty well other than the turnovers. Defensively, of course, they'd like to rebound a little better, but with the different shooting background, has not affected the Pirates here tonight.
It has not. So here comes the inbound pass for Garaway.
Trap zone press out of Wheelersburg.
Garaway went right through that. Looks like a team that's definitely been practicing that in this lead up to this regional semifinal. Brady Roden hands it off to his brother Alexander in the lane, and he finishes. Alexander Roden with a Pizza Parlor 5 drive to the basket. As what a performance he's put on so far tonight. Both he and Drew Mullet, 24 points
48
apiece.
points between two of them. They've outscored Wheelersburg, just the two of them, putting on a clinic offensively.
So here comes Wheelersburg. Nice play drawn up there as that's a finish in the lane and a foul. Looked like that one was number 10, Braxton Race, the senior who's checked into the game for the first time. So he'll step to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Good to see the senior getting some minutes here, as that was a very nice play.
That was a good back cut there. Drew Mullet picks up the foul. That's his third.
Hey guys, real quick clarification. Drew Mullet has the single game record. 8 is the record. He broke Braden Yoder's 7 in a game. So Drew Mullet now single game 3-point record.
Thank you for that, Joe Geckler. That's pretty awesome. Drew Mullet breaks the record and adds to it. Drew Mullet knocks down his 9th three-pointer of the game right in front of Joe Geckler, as he says he had taken over that record. Travis McClellan, we're seeing something special here.
This will go down in Garaway athletic lore here. I believe he's 9 for 11 is Drew Mullet. He's an absolute sniper.
I again can't fathom what I'm watching here as Wheelersburg drives in.
Well, you know, Alexander scored it, make it 24 apiece, and Drew Mullet says, I got you, and buries the 3.
Josh Clark with a high elbow there, and they are going to get him on that. Clark with an extremely high elbow on Alexander Roden. And Josh Clark still having some conversations with these referees, so I'm surprised. They're giving him a lot of leeway on that.
They're giving him a little leeway there. His temperature runs a little hot, does the senior, and you're fighting for your career, and you just got to keep it under control.
So it looks like Garaway here checking in some of their substitutions for the first time. While Brendan Chapman back in, he had already been on the court at other various points. Wyatt Wallach is now checked into the ballgame.
Sam Page, the other senior. Chapman and Page, the two seniors on the floor. That's a classy move by Coach Rao.
Also, number 5, Blaine Raber back in the ballgame.
He's the freshman. Gabe Amicone is the 5th player there for Garaway.
Good eye on that one, Travis McClellan, as here comes Garaway quickly up the court. They find Chapman in the lane, and Chapman couldn't quite finish. Rebound to Swartz, who will push it up. Josh Clark has it. He'll drive in, off the glass. No good. That one might have been blocked.
Gabe Amicone blocked that one from behind, a little chase down.
Another block. Sam Page that time. Rebound by Garaway. What great defense by the reserves from the Pirates.
Yeah, they don't want to give up points. Scrappy defense there. 2 blocks and a rebound there by Wyatt Wallach.
So we'll see who that foul went on.
I believe it was Gabe Abacone on the chase down block that first time, and I didn't pick up the second one, but the reserves are coming here and said, you know what, we could play some defense too.
So here comes Sam Page, and it looks like for the Wheelersburg Tigers, as we see an embrace from head coach Steve Adder and forward Eli Swartz as he sits down. Looks like that might be the final time that the Wheelersburg Stars on the court. Brendan Chapman tries to finish 4. Garaway can't. Rebound, Gabe Abacombe, and he'll put it back in.
Gabe Abacombe cleans up the rebound and stick back there for the Pirates.
Wheelersburg has it. 3-point shot on the way. Race, and he'll bury it.
That's 6 points here in the fourth quarter for Race.
60-43 is the gap. 1:15 to go here in the fourth. Hard falling to the court were 2 Wheelersburg players and Brendan Chapman for Garaway. The 2 going hard down for Wheelersburg were Josh Clark and Brendan Race.
That's dangerous business when you put the ball above your head, Nick. You got to keep that baby chin, use your pivot. Chapman holds on to the basketball, though, and picks up the foul, or gets fouled. He's going to come down for free throws.
I think the old adage might be, too, not only putting the ball up there like that puts the potential for it being stolen away from you, that's also a good way to get an arm or a elbow into the mouth as they're going for the ball.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So here comes Chapman. You heard Garaway in the bonus there, leading by 17. Definitely looked like they had this game in hand, but, boy, you can't tell either of these teams that. They still got quite a bit of intensity out there.
Yeah, they're still going at it, and they're going to play hard. This is their time, and their time to show the coach and their time on the floor, and they want to finish it out strong and show what a depth the program has.
Chapman finished at the line there for his first one, and that looks like senior Josh Clark will check out of the ball game there as he gets an embrace from fellow senior Braxton Race. So Josh Clark will sit down after what was a very, very good performance for him. 17 points for Wheelersburg. And this one, Travis, just unfortunately not enough as Garaway overpowering Wheelersburg.
Yeah, there's just too much offensive firepower for Garaway here tonight. And they come out shooting white hot and it didn't slow down.
Brendan Chapman knocks down his second free throw at the line, 62-43. It's like checked into the game now. Keyshawn Miller into the game for Keyshaw Miller in the game for Garaway there, as that was
number 11, Jackson Reifenschneider in there as well, the 6'2 sophomore.
Sorry, I'm going down through the roster there and didn't have one of those names on there, but a good move by head coach Terry Rao is calling off the dogs and getting in some of these players.
Wyatt Wallach, Jackson Reifenschneider, Kershaw Miller, and Gabe Amacone are the 5 on the floor for the Garaway Pirates.
Right you are on that, Travis. Thank you for that. As down to the sideline here quickly with Joe Geckler as he stands beside that Garaway sideline. And got to be honest, Joe, for a team that's going to be winning a regional semifinal, still pretty quiet down there for the Pirates bench.
Yeah, it's all business down here for the bench. They know there's more games to play, and they want to finish this out and keep going, keep pushing forward. These guys are on a mission.
Thank you for that, Joe. Trips to the sideline brought to you by Bear Carpet One, and give credit to Jackson Reifenschneider as he grabbed the offensive board on the miss from Wyatt Wallach, and he dropped in the beautiful soft touch lay-in. 64-43. The Garaway Pirates are going to be advancing in the regional round of the OHSAA tournament there, and we're going to get a foul on Reifenschneider as he tried to almost hold back the ball handler there for
little reach-in foul there out of Reifenschneider. He picks up the foul. What a complete team win here. I know we had two leading scorers there in Mullet and Alexander Roden, but everyone else did their role, Nick, and that leads to the regional finals here.
Absolutely it does, and you could not have asked for a much better performance, really, for Garaway. We mentioned the turnovers thing, but obviously, again, just looking at those team stats, my goodness, you cannot ask for much more out of anybody on that court there tonight as they all played some fantastic games. Some more players checking into the game now for Garaway, as I don't think I had them on my roster, unfortunately. I'm not sure if Joe Geckler might recognize.
33 is Bronson Speedy. He's a freshman. And 32, I'm not 100%. That might be a winner.
All I have is Gibson, so I apologize for.
33 is Bronson Speedy. I do know that.
Thank you for that, Joe Geckler, as Wheelersburg got the foul there, and they will step to the line. Braxton Race steps up and will knock down his first free throw.
Race, that's 9 in the quarter here for him. I'm sorry, 7 in the quarter. There's 8.
Knocks down his second free throw. Not sure if you can hear that, but the Garaway student section, they've decided it's time to start celebrating from the Convo. 64-45, final seconds tipping away here for the Garaway Pirates as they are going to walk out victorious in this regional semifinal. My, oh my, what a performance tonight. We'll be talking about that a little bit more, and got to be brutally honest with you, Travis McClellan. It's a team sport, but my goodness, 2 phenomenal standout performances tonight for the Garaway Pirates as it will go final 64-45 as the Garaway Pirates will be traveling or coming back down to Athens to take on Afrocentric. What a game for them, and it has gone final here from the Convo. We'll see if Joe Geckler can possibly get head coach Terry Rao as he will be going through the handshake line. But, man, you cannot say enough, Travis McClellan, about this Garaway team that we've seen week in and week out. They just know how to work together, and that chemistry out there, man, does it shine through.
Yeah, they're gonna push their record to 22-4, and they can score the basketball. They're athletic, they're long, and they got a bright future here.
You see, here come the Garaway Pirates in front of their hometown fans who traveled a long way to watch them win with the regional semifinal. And it looks like Joe Geckler does have head coach Terry Rao.
Coach, congratulations. A big regional semifinal win over a very good Wheelersburg team. Talk to us about the school record. Drew Mullet, 9 3-pointers in a game. What a big lift for your offense.
I think we talked before the game. If we shoot the ball, that was the key. So we shot the ball pretty well tonight.
Yeah.
So that was great to see this environment, to him to step up and make those shots. Hats off to him because he's a gym rat. And he works at it, and he earned that tonight. So I told him on the bench chair he would have had 12 or 13 if he wouldn't have gotten foul trouble. So, but yes, we're very pleased. Good ball movement, excellent teamwork. I thought we took enough away defensively what they wanted to do, so we're very proud of that.
Coach, are you surprised they didn't come out of their zone quicker as you guys are shooting over the top of it?
Well, they had a lot of success last 2, 3, 4 weeks playing that zone. They beat the number 1 seed in the district doing that, and they probably felt that they couldn't match up with our speed if they went man-to-man, so they stuck with that. And thankfully we made shots.
Coach, regional final game on Saturday. You were here earlier to watch the first game, Columbus Afrocentric. The Nubians will be your opponent. What did you think about that performance?
You know, not too many times you get to go against a talent like they have. I think their junior guard, I think he is in the top 100 in the country prospect, so it's going to be a tremendous opportunity for us, a tremendous challenge for us, and we are so blessed and happy that we get to come back here and play again.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck Saturday.
Thanks a lot.
Guys.
Thank you for that, Joe. Our trips to the sideline brought to you by Bear Carpet One tonight. A very business-as-usual head coach Terry Rao, Travis McClellan, as it's hard to really get Coach overly excited, but you can tell definitely pleased with his team's performance here this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. And how could you not be? 64 points, held them to 45, shot the lights out. Over 60% from the floor, over 75% from the three-point line. They're going to need that kind of scoring on Saturday to bring home the regional title and head to the Final Four.
Right you are on that. Well, we'll go ahead and tally up some of our final stats here and take a break before we get to Joe Geckler leaving his mic on, maybe. Before we get to naming your McInturf Realty Player of the Game, star-studded performances across the court for the Garaway Pirates. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports is back in Athens with from the Artzler's Quality Housing mobile studio after this.
At Gillen Body Shop, they know that when their business is needed, it's never planned, and that can cause you quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for you by making sure the work is completed right the first time. And Gillen Body Shop's experienced staff gives all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philly, or find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Back to the Convocation Center. Nick McWilliams, Travis McClellan, and quickly down to Joe Geckler along the sideline. Who has your McInturf Realty Player of the Game? Joe Geckler, got to be honest, there wasn't a whole bunch of conversation going into who this was going to be. It has to go to this man on a record-breaking night.
Absolutely, guys. A junior, number 20, Drew Mullet, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Guys, check this out. 9 3-pointers, which is a school record. He broke it by 2. He broke Braden Yoder, which is Logan Yoder's older brother. That's the record. He held it coming into the game. He gets 9 3-pointers. I got to ask you, there was one 3-pointer in specific in the second half, the heat check 3. It was a deep one. Talk about your performance tonight.
It just felt great. OU's been one of the places I've really wanted to play. I come down here and watch games, and it just feels great to shoot down here.
Obviously, your team with a big win tonight. You're going on to the regional finals, Drew, and it's got to feel good. As a junior a couple of years ago, I think 16 was the last time you guys were down there. You're still a grade school, or probably middle school at that point, but it's got to feel good to come down to a college arena and shoot the way that you did. The court being longer, 10 feet longer, were you getting tired by the end of the game?
I was feeling all right. I mean, I just give this one all to my teammates. They found me open spots. I mean, it was nice. It's really nice to play with them. They're great passers, and I was just able to knock down shots for them.
You know, there's 5 juniors on the court that start for you guys. The Rodens, JT, Logan. You know, it's got to be a fun bunch to play with.
Yeah, I've been playing with them for years, like probably about 4th grade probably, and we just know each other so well. It's so much fun to play with them, and it's great to succeed with them.
Well, Drew, congratulations on being our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. 27 points, 2 rebounds, and a big win on to Saturday. Congratulations.
Right, thank you.
Guys.
Thank you for that. Joe Geckler is a very excited Drew Mullet. But again, business as usual. He really matches up with his head coach, Terry Rao, well there. Travis McClellan is very calm, cool, and collected.
That's what snipers do, right? And he's calm and cool, and he shot it so well. And congratulations for him. 27 points, 9 threes in a game. Very impressive out of the junior sniper.
Well, we'll go ahead and take another quick timeout here before we tally up our final stats and come back, wrap this one up, and talk a little bit about that regional final game that we will definitely be having on your airwaves here. Don't go anywhere. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Hey there, sports fans. When it comes to taking care of the vehicle that transports your team, you expect it to be done with speed and accuracy. This is Phil Miller from the Parkway Quick Lane. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my team at Parkway Quick Lane deliver you the winning combination to keep your vehicle on the road and safe. If your vehicle needs to get off the sideline and back in the game, visit the Parkway Quick Lane for your next service appointment.
If you're purchasing a new home, the team at Hartzler's Quality Housing is here to help. Take advantage of record low interest rates to make your new home a reality. Locally owned and operated since 1978, Hartzler's Quality Housing has the experience to guide you through the process. You'll find a wide selection of model homes on site to fit any budget. Open 6 days a week just off I-77. You can also visit them online at hartzlers.com. Hartzler's Quality Housing. Quality from start to finish.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The last 2 years have been challenging, but Trinity Health System has not stood still. We continue to grow, expanding services in cardiology, cardiothoracic surgery, orthopedics, podiatry, pediatrics, urology, and family medicine. Come join us as part of the most rapidly growing healthcare team in the Ohio Valley. Start your new career at Trinity Health System. Human kindness works here. Visit trinityhealth.com for career opportunities.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette and Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Player of the game nod, 27 points and a new Garaway school record. 9 3-pointers, and he did it on just 12 shots.
Yeah, 9 of 12 from deep and 27 points. Drew Mullet, the junior, came out to play and pumped in 27 to lead his team into the regional finals.
Into the regional finals to take on Columbus Merryman, but outside of Columbus Afrocentric. On Saturday. I'm reading ahead of things, too far ahead. But Travis, outside of Drew Mullet, obviously a standout performance. But look at another performance that we had out there that was right behind him.
Alexander Roden, the junior lefty there, he was 10 of 17, 3 of 3 from deep, and he had 24 points himself, 4 rebounds, and a pile of assists there for the junior guard.
Some other scoring for Garaway in this one, 5 points out of Brady Roden. He had a very nice game overall with those 5 assists as well. I think 5 rebounds, so 5s all across the board for number 23. And correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Brady Roden wear number 5 in football?
He does.
Well, look at that. As I get confirmation from Joe Geckler. Yeah. So 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for number 5 on the football field, but number 23 on the hardwood. As for Wheelersburg, a tough one for them to swallow, as they went on quite a bit of a run here in this postseason after kind of an up-and-down regular season, but still some good performances.
Yeah, Josh Clark, the senior guard, went out. He had 17 points on 8 of 17 from the floor. 8 points out of Jackson Schwamberger there. He was 4 or 5 from the floor. And 4 points from Cooper McKenzie, 4 from Braxton Race, and 2 from Nolan Wright. Eli Swords, who pumped in 34 the game before, only gets 4 here tonight as the senior. He was 2 or 9 from the field.
Thank you for that, Travis McClellan. Well, real quick here, down to Joe Geckler one final time for his final thoughts from the Convocation Center, as it looks like we will have at least one more game with those Garaway Pirates. Again, Joe, just impressive from start to finish. There's not a lot of teams out there, I would say, at this point that could really stop this Pirates team when they get rolling.
Yeah, they played very well tonight. They shot the ball very well, and Coach Rouse said it in the pregame. We shoot the ball, we're going to win this game, and shoot the ball well, we're going to win this game. Exactly what happened, guys. And 60% from the field for the game, 75% from behind the three-point line, and I think their worst shooting was from the foul line. Which is
50%.
Yeah. So, but great game, great effort. Gonna take a very tough, well-played game on Saturday against Afrocentric. But you know what? They're there. They get a chance, one win away from going to the state Final Four. So congratulations to the Pirates. Well-played game against a very good team.
Thank you, Joe Geckler, for all of your insight tonight and all your check-ins down there from the court. Of course, that was brought to you by Bear Carpet One all night. Travis McClellan, your final thoughts in this massive 64-45 victory for the Garaway Pirates, who will now advance to a regional final.
Yeah, just well played there. Offensively, Wheelersburg came out in that zone. They did a great job of getting it to middle, looking opposite, finding the open guy, dribble, penetrate, and kick. You saw that out of the early threes out of Mullet and Alexander Roden. That loosens up the defense a little bit there. And, of course, when you shoot it from 75% behind the arc, that's hard to stop from three-point line. They were 12 of 16. It wasn't like they were 3 for 4. They were 12 of 16 for deep. Great team win there. Chip in from the other starting 5, rebounds, assists, and blocks. We had a lot of blocks there for the Pirates. They played a great game. They put it together. They have experience here on the floor. They get to come back Saturday for the right to go to the Final Four.
And they'll need all of that when they take on a Columbus Afrocentric team.
They're going to be athletic. They're athletic. They're going to play the passing lanes. They're going to get out and run, and Garaway's going to have to play their game.
And to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Travis, but that will be a 1 o'clock tip. So
I believe so, yep.
A 1 o'clock tip, so Big Z Sports will absolutely be back down here for Athens for some afternoon basketball and see if the Garaway Pirates can move on and go to the state Final Four and capture a regional crown. But that will pretty much do it for tonight's presentation, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, Parkway Quick Lane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Big shout out to my color man tonight, Travis McClellan, and our sideline reporter, Joe Geckler, and of course, Adam Saweski for bringing us some pictures and social media updates as well. And a big shout out to Claxon Communications, their crew tonight, Fred Williams, Greg Perkins, Emma Merriman, and Casey Claxon, and of course, I cannot forget Mary Alice back from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studio, pushing all the right buttons, making us sound good. We know how hard of a job that is, Mary. You've done it all season long, and we greatly, greatly appreciate you. Be sure to stay tuned as Big Z Sports will be back on Saturday. We'll be making some announcements related to that on our social media pages. If you have not done so, check out our social media pages. Leave us likes and follows. You can stay up to date with all high school sports from the Tuscarawas Valley there. This is Nick McWilliams signing off for now from the Convocation Center. Enjoy your night, everyone.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.